Prevention. A sound investment for business people.
Simon, come over here, will you?
What can I do for you, Paul?
Listen, Simon, I have bad news for you. Somebody passed you a fake bill last week.
Oh, no, you're not serious.
Listen, I just got my bank statement. $50 last week, $20 at the beginning of this month. It's starting to add up, Simon, especially since you know as well as I do that if someone passes a fake 50 to me, to you, or to somebody else around here, those $50 are a total loss. There's no way to get it back.
Not even by the bank?
Nope. No organization will. So if we don't want to lose money with fakes, the alternative is simply to check them when we get them. It's the quick and easy thing to do anyway.
No, you're right, Paul. But I have to admit, I'm not sure I know how to tell the difference between a real one and a fake one.
Okay, that's not a problem. Come and sit down. Let's spend the next 15 minutes reviewing the security features of these bills. This will prevent someone from passing a fake in the future. Got the little vignette there.
For this restaurant owner, losing money is unfortunate, and the same applies to all traders and merchants. You know, at this very moment, there are hundreds of millions of Canadian banknotes circulating in our country and elsewhere around the world, changing hands in exchange for goods and services. With such an amount of currency, it is quite possible that some counterfeit bills will have succeeded in making their way into the gigantic network of transactions which is a foundation of the Canadian economy. If you've never developed the habit of verifying the cash you receive, most of the time it will be too late to act once you realize you have a counterfeit in your possession. All that will be left for you to do will be to contact the police, surrender the counterfeit note, and assume your loss. In order to prevent such unfortunate situations from happening, while at the same time fighting against counterfeiting, the Bank of Canada proudly presents its new Canadian Journey series of banknotes, which follows the previous Birds of Canada series. The new $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100 bills contain reliable and easy-to-use security features which make it possible to distinguish quickly between genuine banknotes and counterfeits during a transaction. It will only take you a few seconds to check, and your chances of someone passing you a counterfeit will fall practically to zero. This is a responsibility for all of us. So to eliminate the possibility of someone passing you counterfeit money, just develop the same good habits which thousands of other traders and merchants have adopted already. Verify your banknotes. How? What are these famous security features? In order to find out, let's try an interactive test. It will introduce you to 4 people in 4 different working environments. Each of them has his or her own favorite means of authenticating banknotes quickly, suited to their respective workplaces. Out of all the security features presented to you, will you be able to identify the favorite method used by Mary the barmaid, Cindy the sales clerk, by Miriam the cashier, and by Claude the garage owner? And the one best suited to each workplace? Let's see if you can identify the favorite means used by each of them to quickly tell the real from the fake. Now here's Mary. She works as a barmaid. Her workplace is noisy, rather dark, and she's generally very busy. She's pressed for time. How is she going to check if the $20 bill a client is about to give her is genuine or not?
Mary, can I have a beer, please?
Sure. Here you go, $4.50.
In your opinion, what is her favorite trick to know the real from the fake? Rub the banknote on a white sheet of paper. Examine the holographic stripe. Or feel for the raised print, thicker to the touch. You have 7 seconds to think about it.
You'd like to know what my favorite trick is, wouldn't you? See, I simply run my fingers over the banknote to feel the raised print on the portrait, on the broad band with the Bank of Canada, and on the numeral. When I feel the raised print thicker to the touch, this indicates to me that this bill is genuine. It's simple, practical, and reliable, and it only takes a few seconds. In a dark place like in here, it's the ideal way to quickly detect the real from the fake. But be careful, don't believe the urban legend to rub the banknote on a white sheet of paper. This is not reliable, and what's worse, you risk letting someone pass you a fake. Now, even though it's not my favorite, if your answer was to examine the holographic stripe, you were also right. It's a good security feature, just like the raised print. When you look at it in a well-lit environment, the metallic stripe becomes shiny and reflects the various shades of the rainbow. Details within the stripe, like the maple leaves and the numerals, almost give the impression that they light up, which authenticates the banknote. Obviously, this security feature is better adapted to workplaces where there's more light than here. This is why my favorite trick is to feel for the raised print on the bill. It's exactly what I need to quickly know the real from the fake. Have a nice evening.
Now here's Cindy. She works as a sales clerk in a very busy convenience store. Her workplace is well lit, but she must serve customers quickly. How will she be able to authenticate the $5 and $10 bills a customer is about to give her?
Hi. Will this be all?
No, I think the chocolate bar too.
Sure. It's $13.92.
In your opinion, what is her favorite trick to know the real from the fake? Look for microprinting? Observe the iridescent maple leaves? Or touch the paper quality? You have 7 seconds to think about it.
Would you like to know what my favorite trick is to quickly know the real from the fake? It's easy. I simply tilt them so that I can observe the 3 maple leaves change from a pale and matte color to a shiny gold color. This indicates to me that these bills are genuine. Just try it and tell me what you think. I can detect very quickly if my bills are real or fake. Your third choice of answers was to touch the paper quality. You know, you really have to be an expert to be able to authenticate a banknote by evaluating the paper quality. This makes it a very risky choice for people like you and I. Rather, if you want to use your sense of touch to authenticate a banknote, you can trust the favorite trick used by Mary, the barmaid, which is to feel for the raised print on the note. Now, even though it's not my favorite, if your answer was to look for microprinting, you were also right. It's a good security feature, just like my maple leaf. In several places on genuine banknotes, you'll be able to read microprinted characters which remain clear and sharp. On counterfeits, these will be blurred. To have a look at some of these very small characters, a magnifying glass will be useful. Reading microprinting is better for places where business is less busy. Everything goes so fast around here. That's why I trust my little maple leaves to help me authenticate my bills quickly and reliably. You know, if I want to provide good service, I can't afford to let my customers wait. Have a nice day.